Hello, stream. Thank you for joining us for another Saturday night. All right, drivers, time to start our race program. We will be beginning with Stock Slash. That's going to be with Anthony, Kyle, Steve, and Dustin. And marshals for this race, can I please have Daryl, Tom, John, and one volunteer? That's Daryl, Tom, John, and one volunteer. Out to marshal, please. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Steve? I'm feeling it.
Steve Pope.
All right, we got Steve on the track. We got Dustin. Missed the line.
Dustin Cook.
There you go. Still looking for Anthony and Kyle. Anthony now in the big leads tonight. Big leagues tonight. Great to see we got another Stock Slash. Moving on up. We got Tom on the field. We got our volunteer just looking out for Daryl and John. Anthony, you're in the big leagues now.
Anthony Coy.
I don't know. I don't really care. He does
Kyle
reverse,
Coy.
I'm pretty sure. If he does reverse, I'll catch him on and I'll turn it on for the next round. All right, we got all of our drivers on the check-in checked in. Keith, are you marshalling? There you are. All right, we got all of our marshals on the track. Thank you guys for coming out quickly. We got Cameron. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. We are going to get you guys lined up on the backstretch. It is going to be Anthony leading the pack, Kyle in the number 2, Steve your number 3, Dustin your number 4. Whoa there. All right, once again, that's going to be Anthony in the 1, Kyle in the 2, Steve in the 3, Dustin in the 4. All right. We got our marshals on the track. We got our drivers all checked in. Stock Slash Heat 1, your first event of the night. You 4 are set to go on the tone in less than 5. There's a tone. There, a nice clean first turn. I think it's a bit of contact there. Oh, he takes one out there on that first jump. Starting out aggressive. Kyle and Steve almost side by side there to get the number 1 spot. Thank you, Anthony, for waiting. Dustin now makes his way back up to number 3 spot. Four wheels up there on that third jump. Stay low, entering the third. Great line there by that all white. Looks like that might be Dustin. Dustin and Steve now battling out for the number 2 spot. Number 3 lands on top of that number 2. Steve is going to take it back. Dustin on the number 3 spot. Thank you, Anthony, for getting back on track there. We're about 50 seconds down. It's going to be Kyle, your leader, with a 20.504. Steve, your number 2. Excuse me, Steve, your number 2 with a 19.512. Dustin, your number 3 with an 18.502. Anthony, your number 4 with a 14.502. Looks like we got Kyle and Steve still battling out for the number 1 spot. Kyle's got that black and gold Heat Wave truck in the number 1. Steve, your number 2, he's in the all dark orange. Closely behind there in the number 2. Jump there on the left-hand side. He's in the barrier. He's out of the barrier. 130 down. Steve now with your lead. Kyle still right behind. He's about 0.2 of a second off. Stay wide on the third. Jump wide on the third. Looking good. Do watch out for that reverse. You got a minute 45 to go. Steve and Kyle now separated about a 7/10 of a second. That's your closest race at the moment. Dustin in the number 3. He's about 8.5 seconds off your number 2. Anthony, number 4. He's about 25 seconds off your number 3.
3 minutes left.
A little no step there off that first jump. We got 3 minutes to go. Steve gonna maintain that lead. Kyle not letting up. He's still right behind. Stay low entering that third jump. Low entering that second jump. Second jump. All clear. Steve looking to increase his lead. Kyle now about a second off. And drivers, do make sure you are staying quite high there on that left turn just so I can get you guys all counted for your laps. Perfect there, Steve and Kyle. Steve's got a 22.510. Kyle's got a 22.512. Dustin with a 19.513. Anthony with a 15.512. 4 wheels off the ground there on that left barrier. He's back in it. We got about 2 minutes to go. Steve putting down a 12.76. Fast lap 4 wheels up there off that first jump. All good to go. Kyle putting down a 12.96 fast lap. Dustin with a 14.06. Anthony with a 16.9. All drivers do keeping it clean. Ignore that voice crack. Very nice, clean race. Steve and Kyle still battling out for the number 1. Steve still with it for now. Kyle trying to take it back. And the Bears are on the left-hand side. Can he get out? Yes, he can. 4 wheels up there on the bottom right. 4 wheels down. All clear. Steve now with a backstretch length lead. 1:15 to go. Steve, your number 1. He's in the all dark orange. Kyle, your number 2. He's in the black and gold truck. Dustin, your number 3. is in the all white. Anthony, your number 4. With that rock and roll Trex body. That's that blue, orange, and red. The only car that says Traxxas on it. We got 50 seconds left. Kyle now about 2.5 seconds off of your number 1. Right into the barrier. Stay low on the left-hand side.
45
All
seconds
good to go.
left.
We got 45 seconds left. Thirty seconds to go.
Left.
All drivers making sure you cross that left side. Looking good. Kyle now about 4 seconds off your leader. Steve with a lot of room to play with.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds to go. Alrighty, drivers, finish the lap you are on. Keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. That's Dustin. There's Steve finishing on 2 wheels.
Done.
Anthony with a bit of tumble there to end the race. That's Anthony, you're done. And that's Kyle.
Done.
Steve gets the win and sets that new TQ pace with a 22.504. Kyle, your number 2 with a 22.510. Dustin, your number 3 with a 19.503. Anthony, your number 4 with a 15.509. Great, nice race, gentlemen. Way to keep it clean. Modified short course heat 1 of 2 coming at you live. That's going to be with Daryl, Kyle, Keith, and Jesse. And marshals for this race, can I please have Steve, Dustin, Anthony, and 1 volunteer? Thank you, Richard. Much appreciated. And drivers, do make sure I take a peek at those chassis protectors and your shock tower guards if you are running a buggy with your shocks behind your shock tower. Please. Thank you. We got Kyle, we got Keith, we got Jesse.
Keith Weber.
If I said rear
1
shock
minute to
tower,
the
I meant
start of
front.
the race.
I need to take a look at your front shock towers just to make sure you got proper shock protection.
Kyle Coy. Jesse Elliott. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got Steve on the track.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got Steve. We got our volunteer. We got Dustin.
22. Come on. You're married and got kids, right?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, sweet.
All right. We got Steve. We got our volunteer. We got Dustin. And we got a volunteer for Anthony. Much appreciated, sir. I did not realize that. We needed one more volunteer. Thank you, sir.
Daryl Doty.
All right. Steve, Dustin, 2 volunteers. Drivers all checked in. Drivers, let's get them going. Stay high there on the top right. A little bit of track maintenance. Thank you, Steve. All right, drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you 4. Looking good. All right, drivers, you guys will all be live once you cross the line on the left side after the tone, and your name will be called. All right, that's Keith. You're live. There's Daryl. You're live. Here comes Kyle. And that's Jesse. We got all drivers live. Winner of this race will be setting that new TQ pace for the next heat. Do get the fastest laps you can. Fastest time you can, but also maintain that cleanliness. Do keep it as clean as you can. If you see someone looking to pass, just let them pass. Be courteous out there. We're about 30 seconds down. It's going to be Daryl. We got all drivers separated about less than a second. Holy cow. 40 seconds down. Daryl, your leader. Jesse, number 2. Holy cow. Kyle, now your number 1. Jesse, 2. Keith, 3. Daryl, 4. Uh-oh. That might be a bad spur. Oh, no. Hopefully we got that in the shop.
4 minutes left.
We got 4 minutes to go. Jesse now up to that lead with a 27.504. Kyle in the number 2 with a 27.508. Daryl, your number 3 with a 26.50. Kyle about a half a second off your lead. Daryl, your number 3. He's about a half a second off your number 2. Very close racing indeed. Thank you, sir, for getting back on track. Much appreciated. Those cars almost look exactly the same. Or at least from a distance they do. Looks like it's going to be probably Kyle back in that lead. Oh, no. Jesse maintains that lead. Kyle still about a half a second off. Daryl now about 4.5 seconds off for number 2. Jesse sitting at 10.85. Fast lap out of the gate. Kyle with a 10.98. Daryl with an 11.06. Keith had an 11.54. Oh, we got a bit of trouble there on that third jump. Bit of contact, bit of rough housing. We got 3 minutes to go. Kyle now takes your lead. Jesse, 3 seconds off. Daryl, your number 3, still about 2.5 seconds off your number 2. Kyle's got that green and white with those yellow rims. Jesse's got that number 2. He's in that all copper with those black rims. Daryl, your number 3, he's in that bright copper with those white rims. Daryl slowly making his way up to number 2. Now he's about 2 seconds off versus his 2.5. Two minutes to go. All drivers separated from each other about 3 seconds now. Jesse now 2 seconds off your leader. Daryl, he's now 2.5 seconds off your number 2. Looking good out there. We got 2 minutes to go. Kyle putting down a 27.507. 2 wheels there on that left side. Jesse with a 27.509. Daryl with a 26.502. I don't know if I said Kyle's, but Kyle, you got 27.507. Jesse's only about a second and a half off. Kyle now setting a 10.6 fast lap. That's the fastest of the race. Jesse with a 10.8. Daryl with a 10.0. Or 11.0, excuse me. 11.0. My fault. 1:30 to go. All drivers still very close together. It's just going to come on down to who stays on all 4 wheels. We got a minute to go. Final 60 seconds.
1 minute left.
$50 seconds to go. Daryl, only about a second and a half off your number 2. Jesse, your number 2 is only 3 seconds
left.
off your leader. We got 45 seconds to go.
$30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. We got 15 seconds
15
left.
seconds left.
All drivers stay their distance. Holy cow, right into the wall there. That is going to put Jesse just a tiny bit closer there. Daryl and Jesse separate about a half a second. Who's going to get it? Keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going. All drivers still alive. Keep on going.
Kyle Coy done.
Kyle, you're finished.
Daryl Doty done.
There's Daryl. That is quiet. Why is it so quiet?
Jesse Elliott done.
There's Jesse. Kyle gets the win with a 27.504. At the last second, Daryl with your number 2 with a 27.508. Jesse, your number 3 with a 27.509. Daryl was 4 seconds off of Kyle. Jesse was about half a second off your number 2. Very close racing, drivers.
John Dobuk.
We got Modified Short Course Heat 2 coming at you live. That's going to be with Logan, Tom, John, Zach, and Shane. And marshals, could I please have Kyle, Daryl, and Jesse? We got a volunteer for Keith's out there on the track. We got a volunteer for Jesse, just looking for Kyle and Daryl.
Shane Johnson. Logan Whitley. Zach Douglas.
Tom, are you using a different transponder? Go ahead and cross that line for me one more time.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah, your transponder's under Dylan Tinch, but it is going under your car, so
Tom.
it's all good.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, man, he's out of there. All right, we got Keith. We got volunteer for, I guess we got Jesse. Just
30
looking
seconds to the start of
for
the race.
Kyle or Daryl. Kyle or Daryl. Play some rock, paper, scissors. Out of there. All right, we got Daryl coming down. We got
15
our
seconds to the
we got
start of the
volunteers,
race.
or we got a volunteer. We have our marshals on the track. Jesse, Daryl, Keith, and we got a volunteer for Kyle. All right, drivers, let's go ahead and get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you five. Looking good, looking good. You guys will be live once you cross this left-hand side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, there's John. You're live. There's Logan. There's Tom. Shane. And here comes Zach. All drivers are live. Kyle's got that TQ to beat with a 27.504. All drivers looking to beat that TQ. Get the fastest laps you can. Get the fastest time you can. Stay low there on the top right. Low on the top right. All clear. All clear. 30 seconds down out of the gate. It's going to be Tom, your leader. Shane, number 2. John, 3. Logan, 4. Zach, 5. Top 3 drivers separate about 6 thousandths of a second. Very close racing. They're about 50 seconds down. Little barrel roll there off that first jump. Looks like he's going to land it, though. Tom in that number 1. He's in the all dark blue, number 25. John, your number 3. He's in the all silver with those black rims. Shane, your number 3. I believe he's in. Holy cow, that was a big hit. Shane's got that flames with that black and white rims. Logan, your number 4. He's in that white, yellow, and orange. Zach, your number 5. He's in that white, blue, and black. Stay high there entering that first jump. Oh, clear. You got a marshal there on your left-hand side. He's clear. Drivers, you are all clear. We got 3:30 to go. Tom's going to maintain that lead. He's got a 27.506. John, your number 2 with a 26.504. Stay high there on that second jump. Looking good. John, your number 2 with a 26.503. Shane, your number 3 with a 25.501. Logan, your number 4 with a 23.506. Zach, your number 5 with a 21.502. 3 minutes to go. Tom's got a 3-second lead off your number 2. Shane only about 3 seconds off your number 2. Logan, your number 4, he's 11 seconds off your number 3. Zach, your number 5, he's about 8.5 seconds off your number 4. Very clean racing for our third race of the night. We got 8 heats per quarter, maybe about 6 for the mains. We got about 2:15 to go. Tom putting down a 10.9 fast lap. John putting down 11.3. Shane putting down 11.2. Logan with an 11.6. Zach with 11.7. On the rails there on the right-hand side. He's off the rails. All clear.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. On the rails there. Wait. Ah, man. All right, cool. Thank you, sir. 1:45 left. Shane a bit closer there. Your number 3. He's now only a second and a half off. Now he's about a second off your number 3. Or number 2, excuse me. Number 2. Ooh, bonk. Oh, traction roll there on the left-hand side. Stay low on the left, low on the left. Looking good. We got 1:25 to go. Tom maintaining that lead. John in the number 2. Comfortable in the number 2. Shane, your number 3. He's about a second off your number 2. Logan, your number 4. He's about 18.5 seconds off your number 3. Zach, your number 5. He's about a minute behind your number 5. Or a minute behind your number 4, excuse me. We got a minute to go.
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds. Tom with a 27.506. John, your number 2 with a 26.503. Shane, your number 3 with a 26.506. Logan, your number 4 with a 24.508.
45 seconds
Zach, your number
left.
5 with a 18.506. 45 seconds remain. Looks like we got a nice 3-man group going on that first jump now. That's
30
Tom,
seconds left.
Shane, and Daryl. Oh, that's John, excuse me. That's John, not Daryl. My fault. We got 20 seconds left. John making sure number 3 doesn't pass. So number 3 now
left.
about 3 seconds off versus the about 2 he was. All right, drivers, keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going. All right, there's John. You're finished. Keep on going, drivers.
Logan will be
That's
done.
Logan. You are done.
Tom done.
There's Tom. You're finished.
Shane Johnson done.
There's Shane. Let's keep on going, Zach. All right, there's Zach. Tom gets the win and just barely doesn't set that TQ, only about 2 seconds off. He's got a 27.506. John, your number 2 with a 26.502. Shane, your number 3 with a 26.506. Logan, your number 4 with a 24.504. Zach, your number 5 with a 17.512. Thank you. Jack Tower. All right, we got our stock buggy Heat 1 coming at you live. That's going to be with Jerry, Phillip, and Charles. And marshals, could I please have Tom, John, Shane, and Logan, please? That's Tom, John, Shane, and Logan. Out to marshal, please.
One minute to the start of the race. Jerry Moss. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. D's nuts. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Charles, England.
Let's see here. We got Daryl. We got Shane. We got Logan. And we got Tom. All good, Jerry? Awesome. I assumed it was a ball link, but yeah, I think it was. All right. All right, we got our marshals on the track. We got our drivers checked in. Let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you three. Looking good. All right, you guys will all be live once you cross my side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, that's Philip. Stay low there on that third jump. All good. Philip, you are live. There's Jerry, you are live. And that's Charles. All drivers are live. Winner of this race will be setting that new TQ pace, or setting a TQ pace, not necessarily new, but we'll be setting that TQ pace for our next round. Very nice driver there by that center. All drivers are about side by side there. Love to see it. About 45 seconds down. It's going to be Philip, your leader, with a 35.01. Stay low there off that table. Low off the table. Looking good. Charles, your number 2. He's got a 29.505. Jerry, your number 3. He's got a 25.502.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes to go. Philip and Charles trading back and forth there for the number 1 spot. Only separate about a 1/10 of a second. About 1:30 down. Philip setting a 9.91 fast lap. Charles setting a 9.89. Jerry with an 11.02. Philip and Charles still only severed about a second now. Jerry, your number 3, he's only 8.5 seconds off your number 2. Jerry with that old school buggy, keeping up just fine with the new ones.
3 minutes
Very
left.
stylish. Love that car. About 3 minutes to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Philip keeps that lead. Back in the no man's land on the left-hand side. Stay high off that first. High off the first. Great line there by your number 1. All clear. Phillip maintains that number 1 spot. He's got a 31.509. Charles, your number 2 with a 28.507. Jerry, your number 3 with a 27.511. Phillip now setting a 9.43. Very nice. That's a fast up, by the way. Charles setting a 9.86. Jerry with a 10.7. All drivers improve. That
2 minutes left.
tabletop is going to be your main obstacle of the night. Take it too tight, you risk hitting that tire. If you take it too low, you might risk losing some time. What will they do? 1:45 to go. Charles, now your number 2. He's now 17 off your leader. Jerry, your number 3. He's also 17 off your number 2. Jerry, your number 3, excuse me. 1:15 to go. Almost stuck there on the
1 minute
front
left.
barrier. We got a minute to go. And drivers, do make sure you take that left turn, the far left turn a bit
45
wide.
seconds left.
Just so I do catch your laps. We've had a bit of issues with people taking it a bit too tight, and it doesn't count your laps. If I do catch it, if somebody else catches it, let me know. But I can also change that myself, so.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go. We got 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Drivers, keep on going, keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going.
D's nuts done.
There, there's Phillip. You're done. That's
Charles
Charles,
done.
and there's Jerry.
Jerry
Phillip
Moss
gets the
done.
win and sets a TQ pace with a 31.506. Charles, your number 2 with a 28.506. Jerry, your number 3 with a 26.510. We got our stock buggy Heat 2 coming at you live. That's going to be with Ryan, Cameron, Greg, and Chuck. And marshals for this race, can I please have Phillip, Charles, Jerry, and
Chuck
1
Hayes.
volunteer? That's Phillip, Charles, Jerry, 1 volunteer. We got a
Ryan
volunteer.
Tiger.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Richard.
Ricky Bobby.
Yes.
Greg Harrell.
You are in 7, yes.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right. We got our marshals. Thank you guys for coming out quickly. We got our drivers all checked in. See, Cameron, I did not count your lap there. Just letting you know. All right.
45 seconds to the start of
Let's
the race.
get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you 4. And you guys.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You all right, Richard? Or Greg? I'll give you. Huh? Yeah, I'll give you a minute. Give him just a
15
second.
seconds to the start of the race.
Better keep going. It's going to turn off again. That's going to turn off. There he comes. All right. Thank you, drivers, for your patience. We are going to go ahead and get them going and get them rolling. All right, drivers, get some separation out there between you four. Or are we going to do an IMFAR start? All right. Looking good. You guys will all be live once you cross this left-hand side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, there's Chuck, Ryan, Greg, and Cameron. We got all drivers live. Phillips got that TQB with a 31.506. You know that sound. We got a contender. Do try to keep it as clean as you can. Watch those inside and outside lines. You see someone looking to pass, just let them pass. Out of the gate, it's going to be Chuck, your leader, with Ryan number 2, Cameron 3, Greg 4. Chuck putting down a 31.501. Ryan putting down a 30.502. Cameron with a 22.509 against the rails there on the left hand. Get a little bit of help there. Your
4
Marshall.
minutes
Greg
left.
with a 25.510. Ryan just about a tenth of a second off your number 1. Greg, your number 3, is about 16 off your number 2. Cameron, your number 4, is about a second and a half off your number 3. We got a battle for first and a battle for third. Chuck versus Ryan, and Greg versus Cameron. We got two 17.5s, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Greg's is a 21.5. So we got two 21.5s and two 17.5s. We got the 21.5s battling for the number 3. We got the 17.5s battling for the number 1. Ryan's still just about two tenths of a second off. Got a close race here. Stay low there on that first. I'm low on the first.
3 minutes left.
.245, stay high. We got a driver stuck on the rails on the left-hand side. Can he recoil off? Oh, get stuck. Can he get out? Yes, he can. He doesn't need a marshal. We got 2:30 to go. Ryan still a tenth of a second off your leader. Your leader gets a bit of trouble there on the left-hand side. Ryan's going to take the lead. We got about 2:10 to go. Ryan now with a huge lead there.
Two minutes left.
Ryan putting down a 29.503. Chuck with a 27.506. Greg at number 3 with a 26.501. Cameron at number 4 with a 24.506. Your closest race at the moment is between Chuck and Greg, only separate about 4.5 seconds. .130 down, or 130 to go, excuse me, 340 down. Ryan putting down a 9.86 fast lap. Chuck moving up back to the number 2 spot. Chuck's got a 9.46 fast lap. Greg with a 10.35. Cameron with a 10.60.
1 minute left.
We got a minute to go. Greg now back up to the number 2 spot. Four wheels up off that tabletop. Stay low on the table.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go. He gets out of no man's land. Looking good. 40 seconds left. Four wheels up there off that first jump. Stay low off that first.
30 seconds left.
All good. 30 seconds to go. Greg and Chuck battling out for the number 2 spot. Greg only about a half a second off.
15
half a
seconds
second
left.
off. Greg now puts up to the number 2 spot. We got 10 seconds. Four wheels up off that tabletop. Four wheels down. All clear. Drivers keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name.
Ryan Kiger done.
Ryan, you're finished.
Chuck Hayes done.
There's Chuck. You're done.
Greg Harrell done.
That's Greg.
Ricky Bobby done.
And that's Cameron. All drivers are finished. Ryan with the win with a 29.504. Greg in number 2 with a 27.509. Chuck in number 3 with a 26.508. Cameron in number 4 with a 25.508.
Tim Creech. John Dubuck. Keith Weber.
All righty, we got 21.5 Heat 1 coming at you live. That's going to be with Steve, John, Keith, and Tim. Steve, John, Keith, and Tim. And marshals for this race, can I please have Ryan, Greg, Chuck, and Cameron, please? That's Ryan, Greg, Chuck, and Cameron. Out to marshal, please.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, she's screaming. Sounds like the motor's too tight.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got Ryan on the track, just looking for Greg, Chuck, and Cameron.
Steve Pope.
All right, we got Cameron, we got Ryan, just looking for Greg and Chuck. All right, we got our marshals on the track. We got our drivers all checked in. 21.5 Heat 1 drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you four. Keep this race as clean as you can. All right, you guys will all be live once you cross my side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, there's John, you are live. Tim, you missed the line. Keith, you're alive. Steve, you're alive. You went over it, yeah. All right, there you go. Tim, you are alive. We are 30 seconds down. It's going to be Steve, your leader, with a 28.503. Keith, your number 2 with a 27.506. Steve, your number, or John moving up to the number 1 spot. Keith 2, Steve 3, Tim 4.
Four minutes left.
He just didn't cross the line in the first lap. Well, he didn't. He took the turn too tight. He's live now. It's just that first lap where it makes it live. He didn't cross the line. We are 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Tim, your leader with a 29.505. Johnny, number 2, stay low there on the top right, low on the top right. All good. Huh? Yeah. Johnny, number 2 with a 28.506. Keith, your number 3 with a 28.510. Steve, your number 4 with a 27.504. John, your number 2. He's about 3.5 seconds off your number 1. Keith,
left.
your number 3. He's only a half a second off your number 2. Steve, your number 4. He's about 3.5 seconds off your number 3. Very close racing. Into the tire there on that tabletop. Back into the tire again. Stay high on the tabletop, high on the table. All clear. .230 left to go. Tim putting down a 9.93 fast lap. John with a 10.35. Keith with a 10.36. Steve with a 10.44. John, you have a 10.53 if I didn't say that. I don't know. Tim maintaining that lead. He's got a 29.505. John, your number 2, has got a 28.508. Keith, your number 3 with a 27.502. Steve, your number 4 with a 26.502. Into the barrier there. That's your number 3. He is out of there.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Make sure you wait. Oh, Keith. .145 left. Tim, your number 1, he's in that white and checkered orange. John's your number 2, he's in that white and checkered black and pink. Keith, your number 3, he's in that, let's see if I get my colors right. He's in that white and brown. Stay low there on that third jump, low on the third jump, and high in the back. Gonna marshal there off your third jump. All clear. 1:15 to go. Steve now setting a 10.1 fast lap. Tim with the fastest lap of the race, still with a 9.93. Set on his fifth lap.
1 minute left.
We got a minute to go.
Thank you.
50 seconds left.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds. $30 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
$20 seconds.
15 seconds left.
All right, your drivers, keep on going, keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep
John,
on going. John, you are finished.
Keith Weber done.
There's Keith. There's
Pope
Steve.
done.
And keep on going, Tim. You are still live. Keep on going. Keith, you're still live. No, I'm kidding.
Tim Creech done.
There's Tim. You are done. Tim gets the win and sets the TQ pace with a 29.507. John, your number 2 with a 27.50. Keith, your number 3 with a 27.502. Only about 2 seconds off. Steve, your number 4 with a 26.501. $21.5. Buggy coming at you live. That's going to be with Cameron, Ryan, Greg, and Richard. And
Richard
marshals for this race.
Carmichael.
Can I please have Tim, John, Keith, and Steve? That's Tim, John, Keith, and Steve out to marshal, please.
Last race. Freezing, dude.
Ricky Bobby. 1 minute to the start of the race.
I'm really sorry, man. I feel like I'm just complaining every single time I work here.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Greg Harrell.
There he is.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'll see how I am after this round. I'll see how I am after this round.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got Cameron, we got Greg, we got Richard checked in. Ryan on the track present. We got Steve.
Ryan Kiger.
Looks like we got all of our marshals. Thank you guys for coming out quickly. All right, drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you four. And you guys will all be live once you cross my side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, there's Greg, you're live. Cameron, you're live. Ryan waiting patiently. There's Ryan, you are live. And there's Richard. Uh-oh. All drivers are live. Tim's got that TQB with a 29.507. You know that noise. We got a contender. I have a bit of problems there on the bottom right. Looks like he is back in it. We got 4:05 to go. Ryan with that lead has got a 35.10. Greg, you're number 2 with a 28.505. Cameron, now you're number 2 with a 28.505. Greg also
4
with a
minutes
28.505. Stay wide on the top right, wide on the top right. Richard in your number 4. He's got, it says 6.542, but I don't believe that. There, you got a 9.511. Out of the gate, Ryan putting down a 10.13. Cameron putting down a 10.53. Greg putting down a 10.0 or a 10.1. Richard putting down an 11.2. Greg, your number 2 is about 5 seconds off your leader. Cameron, your number 3 is about 12 seconds off your number 2.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Ryan maintaining that lead. He's got a 35.09. He's about a lap ahead of that TQ pace. Greg, your number 2, he's got a 28.50. Greg taking back that number 2. Cameron, your number 3 with a 26.506. Richard, your number 4 with a 17.510. Oh, excuse me, good lord. Ryan putting down a 10.1 fast lap. Fastest of the race. All drivers still with their own fast laps.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Greg in the number 2, he's now about 6 seconds off your leader. Cameron now about 15 seconds off your number 2. Richard about a minute behind your number 3. Richard now putting down a 10.89. That's his fastest lap. One, two, three to go. Ryan now about 7 seconds ahead of that TQ pace.
One minute left.
1 minute to go. Ryan with a 29.501. Greg with a 28.502. Cameron with a 27.509. Richard with a 21.506.
45 seconds left.
Right. Gosh darn it. Ryan with that blue and white buggy. Greg in the number 2. He's in that bumblebee yellow there on that, going off that third jump now. Cameron in number 3. He's in that red and white with those front
30 seconds
yellow
left.
rims. Richard, your number 4. He's in that purple and green. Stay wide there on the tabletop, wide on the table. Caution's clear.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds to go. Drivers, keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going.
Ricky Bobby done.
Cameron.
Greg Harrell
Greg,
done.
you're done. There's
Ryan
Ryan.
done.
And that's Richard.
Carmichael
Ryan gets
done.
the win and sets the TQ pace with a 29.504. Greg, your number 2 with a 28.507. Cameron, your number 3 with a 27.505. Richard in the number 4 with a 22.505.
When you said 12 seconds, I didn't crash or anything yet.
Maybe he's just that good.
No, I was on his ass the entire time. Like I could go through the replay
Tom.
and look.
Easy diagnosed, leave it plugged in, turn it to. No way I got
myself, but I know James does. Came missed the lap. I didn't catch it.
It's my mistake.
Probably just missed the lap. I was already telling everyone that. It's even like moved out a bit farther. I have to.
Oh, it's all good. That's my fault. Thank you. All right, Cameron, we got a fix for you. Cameron was in the number 2. Greg in the number 3. Cameron did miss a lap there. All right. All right, 4-wheel drive short course. It's going to be Daryl, Tom, John, Marshalls. I need Ryan, Cameron, Greg, and Richard. We got Ryan. We got Greg. Just looking for Richard. And did I say Greg? I think I did. We have Ryan, Richard coming on down. Greg making his way down. All right, we got our Marshalls coming. I do need you guys to do one more lap for me. We had to do something with our race editor real fast. Thank you, guys.
Daryl Doty.
Stay high on the back stretch. High on the back stretch, please. Thank you, sir. Stay high in the back.
Tom.
All good to go. There's John.
John Dubak.
All right, drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you four. And you
1
guys will
minute
all
to the
be
start
live
of the
once you
race.
cross this left-hand side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, there's Tom. You are live. There's Daryl. Or there's John. And there's Daryl. My fault. All drivers are live. Winner of this race will be setting that TQ pace. Get the fastest laps you can. Get the fastest times you can. Try to keep it as clean as you can as well. If you see someone looking to pass, just let them pass. Trouble there on the tabletop. Stay high in the table. High in the table. Looking good. Got about 4:20 left to go. It's going to be Daryl, your leader, with a 28.510. Tom just right behind with a 27.504. John, your number 3, with a 2:22. Uh-oh, I think you missed the lap.
4 minutes left.
Drivers, do make sure you take that left-hand side a bit wide. We've had some trouble with drivers not getting their laps counted. So please, please, please take that left-hand side a bit wide, just so we can get your laps counted. Thank you, guys. Got about 3:40 to go. Daryl maintaining that lead. John about 4.5 seconds off. Tom, your number 3, is about 15 seconds off your number 2. Out of the gate, Daryl setting a 10.83 fast lap. John with a 10.2. John now with a 10.9. Tom with a 10.7. That's the fastest of the race. We got 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes left.
Daryl in that see if I can get my colors right. Daryl's in that neon yellow. John in the number 2, he's in the all silver. Tom in the number 3, he's in that blue, number 25, with those white rims. Looks like he got a new body out there. Tom now taking that number 2 spot. John in the 3rd. About 2:10 to go. Daryl putting down a 10.81. That's the fastest of his lap times. Tom with a 10.78. That's the fastest of the race. John putting down a 10.9 fast lap. We got 2 minutes to go. Daryl with a 27.505. Tom with a 26.502. John in number 26 with a 504. It's going to be Tom versus John. John about 2.5 seconds off your number 2. We got 1:30 to go. Tom now sitting at 10.684. 4 wheels up there on the left-hand side. 4 wheels down, all clear. Final 60 seconds. 1 minute to go. We got a close race here now. Tom now moving up to number 1 spot. Daryl about a 1.5 off. John at number 3 is only 5 seconds off your number 2. 45 seconds to go.
$30 left.
Trouble there on the bottom right-hand side. He's back on all 4s. That might give Daryl the number 1 spot. We'll see. Daryl in the number 1 spot.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds to go. Drivers, keep on going, keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going. Keep on going. We got all drivers on their final lap. Oh,
John
there's
done.
John. There's Tom. And that's Daryl. Daryl gets the win with a 27.507. Tom in a close second with a 27.510, only 2.5 seconds off. Johnny number 3 with a 26.505. Daryl putting down a 10.69 fast lap. Tom with a 10.60. John with a 10.92. It is now 7:09. We will see you guys for our second round of races at 7:20. 7:20. That's 10 minutes. All right, drivers' races are now posted. Refresh your screens, refresh your phones. We'll see you guys at 7:20.
Greg Harrell. Ten three. Chuck Hayes. 10-4. Nine 5. 10-7. 9-4. Charles England. 10-2. 9-2. 10-4. 10-9. 9-4. 9-9. 10-5. 9-6. 10-4. $24.9. $15 flat. $54.9. 9-7. 10-8. 13-2. 14-9. Chuck Hayes. 10-3. 9-6. 34.9. 11-5. 10 flat. 11-5. 9-2. 10 flat. 9-5. 10-3. 9-5. 10-1. Greg Harrell. $10-4. 53 flat. 46.6. 10-1. 10-9. 10-2. $21.2. 9-7. 27.9. 42.1. 10-1. 10-5. 20.6. 10-8. 16-6. 10-5. 35.8. 9-8. 10-3. 9-7. 9-7. 10-5. 10 flat. 10-2. 10-7. 17-5. 10-3. 9-6. 10-8. 10-5. 10-3. Charles, England. 9-5. 19-3. 17-5. 9-7. 9-7.
All right, drivers, we are going to begin our second round of races. We'll be starting out with stock slash. That's going to be with Steve, Kyle, Dustin, and Anthony. And Marshall for this race, could I please get Daryl, Tom, John, and one volunteer? That's Daryl, Tom, John, and one volunteer out to Marshall.
Dustin Cook. One minute to the start of the race. Anthony Coy. Steve Pope.
All
45
right,
seconds
we
to
got
the start
Steve,
of the race.
we got Dustin, excuse me, Kyle and Anthony. We got a volunteer, we got Tom just looking for Daryl and John.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
We got Daryl present. Looks like we do have John making his way. There he is. Alrighty, we got all of our. We're just looking for Kyle to check in, and we'll get you guys lined up on the backstretch.
Kyle Coy.
There's Kyle. Whoa. All right, it'll be Steve in the 1, Kyle 2, Dustin 3, Anthony 4. Looking good. All right, stock slash quarter 2, race 1 drivers. You guys will all be live once you cross the line on my side after the tone in less than 5. There's the tone. Got all drivers live. Steve rocking the number 1 spot. Kyle 2, Dustin 3, Anthony 4. Steve's got that TKB with a 22.504. Kyle with the inside line. Steve takes it right back. Very nice pass. Steve in no man's land there on that left-hand side. Stay wide on that first turn. Looking good. Dustin moves up to number 2 spot. About 40 seconds down. Kyle, your leader, with Steve in the number 2. Dustin in number 3. Anthony in the number 4. Stay wide there off that first jump. Stay wide on the first. Looking good. I think Dustin skipped the whole ramp. We're about a minute down. Kyle
left.
maintaining the lead. Steve in that number 2. Dustin 3. Anthony 4. Steve just about a second off your number 1. Dustin, number 3, is about 4.5 seconds off your number 2. Anthony, your number 4, he's about 11 seconds off your number 3. Number 1 gets stuck there on that rail. They both hit each other in the air. That's Kyle and Steve. Anthony on the track there on the left side. Stay low on the left, low as you can on the left. Make sure he crosses that line. Go ahead, Dustin. We're on the rails there on that left hand. He's off of the rails. Kyle and Steve still fighting for that number 1. Kyle in that gold and black. Stay low there on the left, low as you can on the left, low on the left side. Oh, into traffic. We got 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes left.
Bit of trouble there off that first jump. Number 1, number 2 get a bit aggressive there off that first jump. Kyle maintains it. Steve trying to knock him off the ramp. We got 2:30 down. Kyle, your leader, with a 21.505. Steve, number 2, with a 21.507. Dustin, number 3, with a 17.504. Anthony in the number, trouble there on the back. Stay high on the backstretch. High on the backstretch. All clear. Dustin with a 17.510. Anthony with a 14.50. We got 2 minutes remaining. Flip there
2
on that left
minutes
hand.
left.
Stay low off that left hand side. Low off the left. Looking good. Oh, man. Number one get caught in a bit of traffic there. All drivers almost side by side there going on across that first jump. Kyle now with a substantial lead off of your number two. Stay low there on the left-hand side. Stay low on the left. Kyle's going to wait patiently. $1:15 to go. Kyle and Steve yet again. Almost bumper to bumper. Stay low off that left-hand side. Low off that left. Looking good. All clear.
1 minute left.
We got a minute to go. Got a flip there on that right-hand side. Steve is going to take the lead. Kyle trying to
45
knock him
seconds
off
left.
course. Both drivers now side by side off that third jump. Bit of contact there. Neck and neck off that backstretch. Steve looking out, looking in. He tries to truck him out of the way there on that first jump. Stay low on the
30
first, or
seconds
high, that
left.
works too. Is he stuck? There we go. They're off. Oh, he tips him over there on that right-hand side. Thank you, Steve, for waiting. Anthony gets stuck there on that left-hand side. He's back in it. Steve
15
now takes
seconds
that
left.
lead. Kyle right behind him. Oh, he trucks him out of the way again. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. This comes down to the last lap. Who's going to take it? Kyle versus Steve. Bit of trouble there on the
Justin
backstretch.
Cook done.
Steve ahead. Is he going to wait, or is he just going to tease him? Oh, my gosh. Looks like
Steve Pope done. Kyle Coy
Steve
done.
and Kyle both finished. Dustin, you are finished. Just looking for Anthony to cross that line. Keep going, my man. Whoa, that was cool.
Anthony
All right,
Coy
there's
done.
Anthony. Steve with the win with a 25-14. Kyle, number 2, with a 25-15. Dustin, your number 3, with a 17-506. Anthony, your number 4, with a 16-530. Modified short course heat 1 coming at you live. That's going to be with Shane, Logan, Zach, and Keith. That was a good race.
Shane Johnson.
I don't
1 minute to the start of the race.
She tried to hit you.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
She say like, oh, it is his birthday or something like that?
Ooh. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
She's definitely not the physical type of person.
Logan Whitley.
Dubak's not in this race. He's talking about marshalling.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Dubak, you're in the second heat. You're not in this race. Huh? You are not in this
Zach
race.
Douglas.
We got Shane, Logan, Zach, and Keith. Keith, you gonna make it? I see it. You said no? I can't hear or see him. All right. We're looking for one more volunteer on that far right side. Just one more volunteer. And we can get this race going. Just one volunteer. Richard, MVP. He is. Richard. Thank you, sir. Where'd our marshal? Oh, there he is. Okay. All right, drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you three. Looking good. All right, you drivers will all be live once you cross my side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, there's Zach. You are live. There's Shane. You are live. And that's Logan. We got all drivers live. Kyle's got that TQB with a 27,504. All drivers looking to beat that TQ pace. Still got four wheels up there on the right-hand side. Four wheels down. Keep it as clean as you can, but also maintain those fastest laps and fastest times. Ooh, aggressive there on that first jump. What's that? Which one? I'll keep an eye on it. We're about a minute down. Shane with that lead with a 26,505. Logan, number 2 with a 22.50. Zach, your number 3 with a 15.502. $3.40 to go. Shane putting down an 11.3 fast lap. Logan putting on 11.7. Zach putting down a 12.2. About 3:15 left. Logan in the number 2. He's about 8.5 seconds off for number 1. Four wheels. Oh, he does a front flip. Gets pushed around there by your number 1.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go. Holy cow, he's out of there on that left hand. I think you're right. I'll talk to him after. Thank you for letting me know. 2:45 to go. Shane maintaining that lead. Logan, number 2. Zach, number 3. Shane with the fastest lap of the race. It was 11.3. Logan keeps his 11.5. Or actually improves and gets an 11.5. Zach gets a 12.2. Stay low on the top right, low on the top right. Looking good. Great line there by your leader.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Logan improves and gets a 10.03 fast lap. And just another reminder, drivers, do try to take that left side turn a bit wide, just so I can get your transponders counted, please. Perfect line there by Logan. Thank you, sir. Barely got that one, Shane. And see, Zach, I did not get your transponder reading. Perfect. There you go, Zach. Thank you, sir.
1
You
minute
got 4 wheels
left.
up there on the bottom right, 4 wheels down. Uh-oh. We got a minute to go. "45 seconds left.
45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go.
"15 seconds left.
15 seconds left. Drivers, keep on going, keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name.
Zach Douglas done.
There's Zach, you're done.
Logan Whitley done.
There's Logan, you're done. Keep on going, Shane. All
Shane
right, there's
Johnson
Shane. Shane gets the win with a 26.510. Logan, number 2, with a 23.501. Zach, number 3, with a 19.503. Hey, Zach, can you come over here with your car, please? Thank you, sir. Modified short course heat 2 coming at you live. That's going to be with Kyle, Tom, Daryl, Jesse, and John.
Kyle Coy. Tom. Daryl Doty.
All right, and marshals, may I
Jesse
please have
Elliott.
Shane, Logan, Zach, and Keith, please? Shane, Logan,
Gilbert.
Zach, and Keith.
"1 minute to the start of the race.
Blue, black, white. I told him to put one on. Said it was quiet for everybody. So
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm feeling like shit. Do you mind if I do it after the second round? Please don't put it
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Alrighty, we got all of our drivers checked in. We do have all marshals on the track. Thank you guys for coming out quickly. Much appreciated.
15 seconds to the start
Modified
of the
short
race.
course drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you 5. Looking good. All right. All drivers will be live once you cross this left-hand side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, that's John. You are live. Here comes Tom. That's Kyle, Jesse, and Daryl. All drivers are live. Kyle's got that TKB with a 27.504. We're about 35 seconds down. So far, it's going to be John, your leader, with a 27.502. Tommy, number 2, with a 27.506. Kyle, number 3, with a 27.505. Stay low there on the left, low on the left. We got a lot of position changes here. Let me give you guys just a few laps and I'll update you guys. Ooh. I should have called that. That was my fault. Just as a reminder, Kyle did not
left.
cross that line. I will fix that. But drivers, do make sure you... Oh, man. He's out of there. Too wide. Or too low, I guess. I do have you corrected, Kyle. But drivers, do make sure you take that left-hand turn pretty wide, just so I can get you guys counted. Perfect lines, drivers. We're about a minute 40 down. It's going to be John maintaining that lead with a 27.506. Terry number 2 with a 26.50. Tom, your number 3 with a 26.507. Kyle, your number 4 with a 25.508. Jesse, your number 5 with a 22.503.
Three minutes left.
We got 3 minutes to go. Daryl, and your number 2 is about 2 seconds off your leader. Tom, your number 3 is about a second and a half off your number 2. Kyle, your number 4, he's about 42 seconds off your number 3. Jesse, your number 5, he's about 8 seconds off your number 4. .220 to go. Costly flip there by that first jump. He should still maybe be in first, though. We got 2 minutes to go. John does maintain that lead. Derek about 600ths of a second off.
2 minutes left.
The battle for first and second only separated about 3 seconds. On the rails there on that first jump, he gets out of there. Daryl now moves up to the number 1 spot. Johnny number 2. Tom your 3. Jesse 4. Kyle 5. Four was up there on the backstretch. Stay low on the back, low on the back, low on the backstretch. Looking good. 340 down, 120 to go. Daryl with your lead. He's got a 27.508. John, your number 2 with a 26.501. Tom, your number 3 with a 26.505. Stay low there on the left side. He's clear. Tom, your number 3 has got a 26.505. Jesse, your number 4 with a 24.502. Kyle, your number 5 with a 23.501. We got a minute to go. Daryl, your leader, only
left.
about 4 seconds behind that TQ. He's close. Daryl putting down a 10.9 fast lap. John putting down a 10.0. Tom putting down an 11.1. Jesse with a 10.9. Kyle with a 10.6. Fastest of the race belongs to Kyle.
Fifteen seconds
15
left.
seconds to go. Final 5 seconds. Drivers keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name.
John Dovick done.
John, you are finished.
Tom done.
There's Tom, you're done. That's Kyle,
Kyle
you are
Coyne.
done. Still waiting for Daryl and Jesse to cross the line right about now.
Jesse Elliott
There's
done.
Jesse and there's
Doty
Daryl.
done.
Daryl gets the win, gets a 27.508. Tommy number 2 with a 26.501. Johnny number 3 with a 26.501. Oh my goodness, only 600ths of a second off.
Thank you, sir.
And Johnny number 3, 26.501. Jesse, your number 4 with a 25.508. Kyle, your number 5 with a 24.503.
Ricky Bobby.
We got our stock buggy heat 1 coming at you live. That's going to be with Chuck, Jerry, and Cameron. Marshals for this race, can I please have Daryl, Tom, John, and Jesse? That's Daryl, Tom, John, and Jesse out to Marshall, please.
Chuck Hayes. One minute to the start of the race. Jerry Moss.
Try to make an effort to make that line just a bit wide. Thank you, sir. And I got you.
Jerry Moss.
All right, I do need you guys to check in for me one more time, please. We got Daryl, we got Tom, we got John, and we got Jesse. All of our marshals on the track. Thank you, drivers, for coming out quickly.
Ricky Bobby.
We got all drivers all checked in and ready to go. We're going to get you guys going, get you guys rolling, get some separation out there between you three. And you guys will all be live once you cross this left-hand side after the tone, and you will be live. All right, that's Cameron, you're live. Ricky Bobby, you are live. That's going to be Jerry, you are live. And here comes Tom. Or Chuck, excuse me, my fault. There's Chuck, you are live. I don't know where Tom came from. Phillips got that TQB with a 31.506. Bit of trouble there on that tabletop. Stay high on the table, high on the table. Looking good. All clear. We are a minute down. It's
4
going to be
minutes left.
Chuck, your leader, with a 31.506. Jerry, your number 2, with a 26.502. Cameron, your number 3, with a 24.505. Out of the gate, Chuck setting a 9.39 fast lap. Jerry with an 11.29. Cameron with a 10.7. You know that sound. Minute 30 down. Chuck, your leader, with a 31.501. Jerry, your number 2, with a 25.50. Cameron, your number 3, with a 25.505. Number 2, number 3 separated about a tenth or a 6/10 of a second. We got 3 minutes to go. Cameron now moves up to the number 2 spot. He's about 22.5 off your leader. Jerry, your number 3, is now about 5 seconds off your number 2.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go. We got a contender to beat that TQ. It's going to be Chuck. He's about 3 seconds ahead, or a lap and a half ahead of that TQ pace, actually. Uh-oh. Got to flip there off that tabletop. He's back in it. We got 3 minutes down, 2 to go. Chuck maintains that lead. He's got 31.505. Cameron, number 2, with a
2
26.501.
minutes left.
Jerry, number 3, with a 25.503. Chuck keeps his 9.39 fast lap. Cameron now with a 10.68. Jerry with a 10.93. Oh, we got a trouble there off that tabletop. He's back in it. For what's up off that first jump? Stay low off the first, low off the first. Very nice line there. 1:15 left. Bit of trouble there off that table. Stay high on the tabletop. Back in it, all clear. We got a minute to go. Final 60 seconds.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Thank you, Cameron, for the courtesy. Chuck's only about a second off that TQ pace. 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds left.
$35 seconds. Chuck with a 30.509. Cameron with a 26.507. Jerry with a 25.509.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go. Much appreciated, Jerry. Thank you.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Drivers, keep on going, keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going.
Ricky Bobby done.
Cameron, you're done. There's
Jerry
Jerry.
Moss done.
Here comes Chuck.
Chuck Hayes done.
There's Chuck. Chuck gets the win, gets a 35.04. Cameron, your number 2 with a 26.503. Jerry, your number 3 with a 25.506. All right, we got Stock Buggy Heat 2 coming at you live. That's going to be with Philip, Ryan, Charles, and Greg. And marshals for this race, can I please have Chuck, Cameron, Jerry, and 1 volunteer? That's Chuck, Cameron, Jerry, and 1 volunteer. Out to marshal, please.
Ryan Kiger. Greg Harrell. One minute to the start of the race. D's nuts. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Still the same. Say again? Still the same.
Oh, yeah. I only really need to see it your first race.
Fair enough.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Charles
All right, we
Hemway.
got Chuck on the track. We got Jerry. Just looking for Cameron and 1 volunteer. Cameron, 1 volunteer. Thank you, Richard. My man. We got Richard as our volunteer. We got Chuck. We got Jerry. Just looking for Cameron. We got Cameron present. Chuck, what was that? Alrighty, we got all of our drivers checked in. We got all of our marshals on the track. Thank you guys again for coming out quickly. Stay low there on the bottom left. All good. Stock booking drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you three, or four actually, between you four. And you guys will all be live once you cross the left-hand side after the tone. You will be live. All right, there's Ryan, you're live. Philip, you're live. There's Greg. And that's Charles. We got all drivers live. Philip's got that TQ to beat with a 31.506. All drivers looking to beat that TQ. About 4:15 to go. Philip, your leader with a 29.502. Charles, your number 2. Charles, now your number 1. We're about a minute down. Ryan with that lead.
4 minutes left.
Oh, bonk. Ryan with that lead with a 29.502. Charles, your number 2 with a 29.505. Greg, your number 3 with a 26.508. Philip, your number 4 with a 26.509. Charles and Ryan separated. You said Philip? I do see that. Thank you, guys. 19-second lap. I don't think so. All right, thank you, drivers. Or thank you, marshals. All right, let's try this again. We got 3:25 to go. Philip, your leader with a 31.505. Ryan, your number 2 with a 29.50. Charles, your number 3 with a 29.504. Greg, your number 4 with a 27.509. Out of the gate, it's going to be Philip with a 9.36 fast lap. Ryan with a 9.96. Charles with a 10.1. Greg with a 10.2. Awkward landing there off that first jump. Looks like he's going to land it, though. We got 3 minutes to go. Ryan, your number 2, is about 7 seconds off. Charles, your number 3, stay low there on that third jump. Low on the third, low on that third jump. You got a marshal there on your top right-hand side. He's out of there. You got a marshal there on your left-hand side as well off that backstretch. All good to go. 2:30 to go. Philip keeps that lead. Ryan's still about 8 seconds off. Charles, your number 3, he's now a second and a half off your number 2. Greg, your number 4, is about 16.9 off your number 3. We got Philip aiming to beat his own TQ. Two minutes to go. Thank you, Ryan, for the courtesy. Much appreciated. We got about 2 minutes to go. Philip with a 31.501. Ryan in the number 2 with a 30.509. Charles, your number 3 with a 29.502. Greg, your number 4 with a 27.511. We got a minute 30 left. We got all drivers crossing that line very well. Thank you, drivers. And thank you, marshals, for reminding me that someone did not cross the line. It is much appreciated. We got about 1:10 to go. Philip's still ahead of that TQ pace by about 5 seconds.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Philip in the number 1. He's got that blue and pink flames there going off that tabletop now and that right side. Charles, your number 2. Charles moves up to that number 2 spot.
45 seconds left.
He's with that purple and white with those yellow front rims. Ryan's your number 3. He's in that associated bright blue and white. Stay high on the back and low there on that third jump.
30 seconds left.
Back in. You got a Marshall there in your top right. He's back on track. 25 seconds left. Four wheels up there on the left-hand side. Four wheels down, all clear. Got a Marshall there on your top right.
15 seconds left.
Good to go. 15 seconds. All right, drivers, keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going.
Ryan Kiger done.
Ryan, you're
Steve's
done.
Nuts done.
Philip.
Greg Harrell done.
Greg, you are finished. Keep going, Charles.
Charles England done.
There's Charles. Philip gets the win, gets a 31.501, and sets that new TQ pace. Ryan, you're number 2 with a 29.501. Charles, you're number 3 with a 29.502, only 9/10 of a second off. Greg, you're number 4 with a 26.50.
Steve Pope.
We got our 21.5 quarter 2 heat 1. That's going to be with John, Keith, Steve, and Richard. And marshals, may I please have Philip, Ryan, Charles, and Greg, please. That's Philip, Ryan, Charles, and Greg.
John.
Out to Marshall, please.
Keith Weber. Richard Carmichael. One minute to the start of the
All
race.
right, we got all drivers checked in. We got Ryan on the track. We got Philip on the track. Just looking for Charles and Greg. Charles and Greg. We got Charles on the track.
45 seconds
Just
to the
looking
start
for
of the
Greg.
race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. John Dubuck.
All right, I do need everybody to check in one more time for me, please.
Steve Pope.
Keith and Richard, do you mind doing one more lap for me, please, just to get you guys checked in?
Richard Carmichael.
There's Richard. Thank you, sir. Keith, can you cross this line one more time for me, please? Can you cross this line? Thank you, sir.
Keith Weber.
There we go. All right. Let's see. We're still looking for Greg. Out to Marshall. Greg or one volunteer. Greg or one volunteer. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. All right. We got our marshals. Thank you, sir. All right. We got our marshals on the track. We got our drivers checked in. Drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Get some separation out there between you four. And you guys, oh, good Lord. You guys will all be live once you cross the line on my side after the tone, and you will be live.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Dang, that's loud. All right, that's John, Keith, Richard, and Steve. We got all drivers Excuse me, all drivers live. Ryan's got that TQ to beat with a 29.504. All drivers looking to beat that 4 was up there on that first jump. Stay high on the first. Now low, low, low. Awesome lines, drivers all clear. 4 was up on that third jump. 4 was up on the third. All clear. We got a marshal there in the center. Thank you. All right, you guys are all clear. We're about a minute down. It's going to be Keith, your leader, with a 27.501. Richard, your number 2, with a 26.501. John, your number 3, with a 26.505. Steve, your number 4, with a 25.511. Out of the gate, Keith putting down a 10.6 fast lap. John putting down a 10.67. Richard with an 11.32. Steve with a 10.38. Fastest lap of the race. Oh, just barely lands it there off that first jump. He's back on all fours. About a minute down. Stay high in the back stretch. Stay high in the back and low there on that third jump. All clear. John's going to move up to the number 1 spot. Keith now in the number 2. Richard 3. Steve 4. John with a 27.505. Keith with a 27.507. Number 1, number 2 separate about exactly a second. Keith now moves up to the number 3 spot. Richard now in the number 4. 2:50 to go. Steve in your number 3 is about 3.5 seconds off your number 2. Richard and Steve going back and forth to the number 3 spot. Them two are separate about a half a second. .230 to go. Steve now putting down a 10.28 fast lap. Again, that's the fastest of the race. Two minutes remaining. Keith and John fighting again for the number 1 spot. Only separated by half a second. 4 was up on that third jump. Stay low on the third, low on the third jump. He's back in it. Marshall back at his post. All clear. 1:45 to go. Richard now back up in the number 3 spot. 4 was up on the top right. 4 wheels down. You guys are giving that Marshall some work. .130 left. John keeping that lead. He's got a 27.501. Keith, your number 2 with a 27.503. Steve, your number 3 with a 26.50. Richard, your number 4 with a 26.50. Richard and Steve again going back and forth for the number 3 spot. Consistently only about 0.2 of a second off.
One minute left.
We got a minute to go.
.45 seconds left.
45 seconds remaining. John and Keith still separate about a half a second. It's going to be close.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds. Still .4, now .3. Trouble there on that tabletop. Stay low in the table.
15 seconds
Looking
left.
good. 15 seconds. Now separate by 1/10 of a second. Keep on going, drivers. Keep on going. Now still separate about 2/10 of a second. Drivers, keep on going. Do not stop. Keep on going.
John Dobik done.
John, you're
Keith
done.
Weber done.
Keith, you're done. Oh my goodness. Keep on going, drivers. Keep on going. Richard, Steve, you're still live. Keep on going. Richard and Steve. That's Steve.
Steve Pope done.
There's Richard.
Carmichael
Keith
done.
gets the win with a 27.501. John also gets a 27.501. John and Keith only separated by 0.03 of a second. Steve gets the number 3 spot with a 27.512. Richard in number 4 with a 27.515. All drivers in that race had a 27 lap pace. Only number 1, number 4 separated by about 11 seconds. Very nice racing, gentlemen. That was nice. All right, we got 21.5 Heat 2 coming at you live. That's going to be with Ryan, Tim, Cameron,
Ricky Bobby.
and Greg. Once again, that's Ryan, Tim, Cameron, and Greg out to race, excuse me. I
Brett Hill.
need Keith, John, Steve, and Richard out to marshal. Driver stuck there on that third jump. Keith. Keith, right in front of you.
1 minute to the start of the race.
There's a car right in front of you. Thank you, sir. All right, we got Keith on the
45
track. We're just
seconds to
looking
the
for
start of the
John,
race.
Steve, and Richard.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Good racing. Wow, Just looking for Ryan to check in. We'll get you guys going. Thank you, sir.
Ryan Kiger.
Tim, you gonna make it? Awesome. Alrighty, drivers. We got all 4 of you checked in. We got all of our marshals on the track. We're gonna get you guys going and rolling. Get some separation out there between you 4. Guess we're doing an IMFAR start. You guys will all be live once you cross my side after the tone, and you will be live. There's Tim, you are live. Here comes Ryan. That's Greg. And that's Cameron. All drivers are live. Ryan still has got that TQB with a 29.504. We're about 50 seconds down. It's going to be Ryan, your leader, with a 31.509. Greg, your number 2 with a 29.510. Cameron, your number 3 with a 27.50. Tim, your number 4 with a 27.512. I do see that. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. On the rails there on the left-hand side. He's back off. All clear. We got 1:30 down. Ryan maintaining that lead. Greg only about a second and a half off. Tim, your number 3 is about 15 off of your number 2. Cameron, your number 4 is about 4.5 seconds off your number 3. Ryan putting down a 9.92. Greg putting down a 10.13. Tim with a 10.41. Cameron with a 10.35.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go. Four wheels up there on that tabletop. Stay low on the table, low on the table. You got a Marshall there off that table. He's back on. All clear, drivers, all clear. 2:30 to go. Ooh, hard landing there off that first jump. Stay low off that first. Good to go. Tim moving up to the number 2 spot. Ryan now with the biggest lead at the moment. Your number 2 is about 16 seconds off. Driver there on that tabletop. Stay high on that table. Looking good. 2:15 left. Ryan has a 35.10. Greg with a 28.510. Cameron with a 27.505. Tim with a 27.508.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Tim, I think you missed another lap. I got you. Almost wheel to wheel there on the right-hand side. Great pass there by Tim. On 20 to go. Got a bit of trouble there on the left-hand side. Stay high there on that first jump. High on the first. All good to go. On the rails there on the left side. He tries to get out of there. Ah, right into the wheel. Or the tire, excuse me. Stay high on the table, high on the table, high on the table. He's back in it.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go.
Forty-five
45 seconds left. Four wheels up on that third jump. Stay low on the third, low on the third, low on the third. All good to go. You got a Marshall there on your left-hand
30
side.
seconds left.
Oh, bonk. 30 seconds left.
Fifteen seconds left.
15 seconds to go. Drivers, keep on going, keep on going.
Tim,
Do not
Creek
stop
done.
until you hear your name. Keep on going. Tim, you are done. Trouble on top right, or bottom right, excuse me.
Greg Harrell done.
Greg, you are finished. That's
Ricky
Cameron.
Bobby done.
And there's
Ryan
Ryan.
Piper
Ryan
done.
gets the win and sets the new TQ pace with a 35.09. Tim, your number 2 with a 28.501. Greg, your number 3 with a 27.501. Cameron, your number 4 with a 26.503.
Tom. Daryl Doty.
Four-wheel drive short course coming at you live. That's going to be with Daryl, Tom, and John. Marshals for this race. Can I please get Ryan, Tim, Greg, and Cameron, please? That's Ryan, Tim, Greg, and Cameron. Out to Marshall, please.
One minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. John Dubuck.
All right, we got Ryan on the track. We got Greg making his way. We got Cameron making his way. And we got Tim.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
What's the problem with the loop? Is the wire not going out?
So this is that disc right here. The line is right here. It's a bit behind the disc. Take it too tight.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
You just gotta take it a bit wider. There's not really anything you can do about it. I can count your laps if you notice that you missed a lap.
No, I got you. I'm just curious. Like, can't the layout just move it over a foot? That's curious.
I can talk to them about it because I'm tired of changing laps, but
I am. And then like Wednesday we look and I go back and watch and like Randy lost a lap. And, it's a pain in the butt for everybody. But it seems like, I don't blame you. It's an easy fix to just extend it over a foot and then the problem's gone, right?
I'll talk to them about it. Alrighty, we got our marshals all on the track. We got our drivers all checked in. Drivers, let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Get some separation out there between you three. Looks like you've already maintained it for now. You guys will all be live once you cross this left-hand side after the tone, and your name will be announced. All right, there's John. You are live. Daryl, you are live. Oh, goodness. And there's Tom. All drivers are live. Daryl's got that T gonna beat with a 27.507. All drivers looking to beat that. Do get the fastest laps in the fastest time you can, but also keep it as clean as you can. Keep the courtesy out there. If you see someone looking to pass, just let them pass. We got a Turtle there on the left-hand side. He's back in it. We are 1 minute
4
down,
minutes
4
left.
to go. Tom's going to be your leader with a 28.509. Daryl, number 2, with a 26.505. Johnny, number 3, with a 26.505 as well. John and Daryl only separate about 0.02 of a second. Two wheels up there on that third jump. Two wheels down. You got a Marshall there on your right-hand side. All clear. 1:30 to go. $155 to go, or 155 down. 3 minutes to go. All drivers separate about a second.
3 minutes
Very
left.
close racing. Tom gets caught by your Marshall. It's like he knew you were going to get out of there. Very nice pass there by your number 2 there. You got your number 1 and number 2 side by side as you go down that third jump. Tom by himself out there. We got 2:30 to go. Daryl, your leader with a 27.509. Johnny, number 2 with a 26.501. Tommy, number 3 with a 26.503. Tom and John only separate about a half a second. Johnny, number 2, he's about 2.5 seconds off your leader.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes to go. You know that sound. We got a TQ contender. One 1:45 to go. Daryl with that lead. Tom now about 2.5 seconds off your number 1. Johnny number 3 is about 2 seconds off your number 2. All drivers crossing that line. Thank you, guys. Daryl putting down a 10.53 fast lap. That's the fastest of your race. Tom putting down a 10.55 fast lap. John putting down an 11.21. We got about a minute to go. All drivers still extremely close.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go.
"30 seconds left.
30 seconds. Tom moving up to number 2 spot. He's about a half a second off your leader. On the wheel there on that tabletop. Stay high on the table. All clear.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Drivers, do not stop. Keep on going. Do not stop until you hear your name. Keep on going full throttle.
John Dovik done. Daryl Doty done.
There's Daryl. There's John. Keep on going, Tom.
Tom done.
There's Tom. Daryl with the win. And he does set that TQ pace with a 27.503. Tommy number 2 with a 27.510, only about 6.5 seconds off. Johnny number 3, he had a 26.504. It is now 8:28. We'll see you guys for our main round of races at 8:40. 8:40. We'll start our next round. 8:40. Keith, are you running modified short course still? Are you modified short course? Are you still running still? You are? Okay, thank you. All right, drivers, your races are now posted. Refresh your phones, refresh your screens. We'll see you guys at 8:40 to start our main round.
Kyle Coy. Tim Creech. 12-6. Eleven seven. $33.8. 5-9. Tim Creech. $10.5. 12-4. $11.4. 13-3. $16.4. 22.7. 10-3. 12-9. 10-5. 11-1. 14-1. 11-3. 11 flat. 22.6. 11-7. 22.8. 11-3. 10-3.
Now read the tag though. Doesn't that say two-wheel drive minimax? I looked at that and said,
10-5.
fucking not. So I opened it immediately and saw what it was. I was like, oh, you know what? That's kind of cool. Thank you. I hate the little mislabeling they did for me. Look at those stickers.
12-6.
They don't fit. I thought so.
How many trucks you take in the main short race? No, I mean, how many's in the full race?
I don't know.
There's only 8 trucks total. Oh, there's the 9.
Five-man V-main, button two for a six-man.
So there are only 6 in the main. Hey, really?
I don't know. That drone got hit high up in here one time.
Kyle Coy. 48.6.
You gotta run fucking 12 four-wheel drive short course on dirt and fucking everybody. That's a motherfucker. But it's a big track. Yeah. But it's like
19.6.
fucking chaos, man. It's shit.
17.8.
Like, we have a good amount of space, but if I had bigger turns, bigger lanes for you guys, oh my god, I would love to do that.
10.3. 17 flat. 12.1. 11.6. 10.4. 11.1. 11 flat. 11.4. 10.8. 11.4. Zach Douglas. 10.9. 20.8. 12.9. 21.1. 10.5. 10.9. 11.3. 45 flat. 14.8.
Daylight come and we want to go home. Okay, I'm done. I found some cool parts up here, guys. This is fun. All right, let's go ahead and get into your main events. Coming up first is Modified Short Course B main. Ooh, there's a body clip. Nice. This one's red. I'm just saying, you guys are dropping off good stuff. I'm keeping it. That 4mm screw. I like it. Looking for my Modified Short Course B mainers. Looking for Dubach, Shane, Logan, Zach, and Keith. John, Dubach, Shane, Logan, Zach, and Keith. Marshals, let me have Kyle, Tom, Daryl, and Jesse. My Modified Short Course A mainers. Kyle, Tom, Daryl, and Jesse.
How you do?
I'm tired.
Same.
Slept 4 hours and I'm like, I should go race.
No, you got me beat. I'll give you that. I'm on micro dosages of sleep.
Oh, nice. Right on.
Yeah, we went to bed. No time.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Love it. Love it. We're going home and going to bed, though. That's the truth. Who are you? Oh, okay. Hi. How you do?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
If you give me some posters, I can take them home and put them in my bedroom. Do you think the posters we've given to Stuart, he's put on his wall in his bedroom?
30 seconds to the start of the
He's
race.
got it above his headboard on the bed.
Shane Johnson. John Dubach.
Yep.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Logan Whitley.
You didn't kick your leg like my dog did. Right?
Keith Weber.
She goes,
Hey, there's Keith. All right, give Keith a few laps out there. What happened? At least I don't think a modified could have separated that from that. Caution on 3, watch out on 3. We got 4 wheels up on 3. Oh, he's taking a nap. Looks like a little baby just cooling. You look like a cool guy just leaning. Got that lean on. And then just a friendly reminder for you guys in this race, if you haven't noticed, make sure you're watching this turn on my side. If you get 2 wheels on that yellow dot, you may or may not count a lap. So just play it safe and keep your wheels on the carpet and you should be good. But I'm going to do my dangdest to pay attention and make sure no one misses any laps. So, yeah, I got you. All right, guys, meet me on the backstretch. Let's get you lined up. It'll be Dubach in our 1 spot. Ooh, watch out for that tire. What happened? Of course. So I got to do a little poppage. It's a pretty attractive tire, isn't it? It says Hoosier. He's just smiling. I don't have 2 of those. That's not the same kind though. That'd be a big one. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. It'll be, whoa. That was loud. It'll be John in the 1 spot, Shane in the 2, Logan 3, Zach 4, Keith 5. Ooh. I like that straight line. Now, guys, watch your first turn coming out here. We will take the top 2 and advance them to the A main. Race number 6 if they're charged and ready. So watch your first turn coming around. Keep that straight line, whatever you'd like. You got all 4 marshals, all 5 drivers. Drivers on the tone in less than 5. We got a double walk with triple trouble up front. 2 still stuck to, no, 2 more still stuck. Wide line silver, good line silver. Thank you, Kyle, on 4 of them. My goodness. 3 running away early on. The other 2 drivers fighting for the 3 spot. Whoa, out of the track, out of the track. Watch out on my side. The lap is counted. You're good on that side of things, and you are back in. Everyone on the lead lap. Everyone on the lead lap. Watch those lines out there. Nice. Silver caution in the center. 4 wheels on the rail in the center. Someone in the center. Thank you, Kyle. Heads up off on the front chicane right in front of me here. Thank you, sir. That is my boss. We appreciate him. Heads up on the top right-hand side. Top right-hand side. We are 4 wheels up, and we are back on our tires. We're rocking around 2 wide down the backstretch. Into the bottom turn they go. Rocking 2 wheels on the turn there, and it is all clear. Now your early leader coming off strong is Shane Johnson with that early lead. Keith rocking in the 2 spot. Zach in the 3. John in the 4. Logan in the 5. Trying to figure out the leader's body out here. He is in the black rear with the flame. He's got on jump 3 right now. Thank you for getting back there. Caution on the front chicane now. Front chicane, we are in some trouble. Thank you, sir. Your number 2 driver is right behind him. And those will be your number 1 and 2 bump. As long as they hold their lines, looking good out there. Number 1 and 2 rocking together out there. Zach rocking in the 3 spot. He's got John right on his bumper as well. They're rocking for that 3, looking together out there. Now rocking a little bumpy together on the bottom right-hand side with John shooting down the backstretch in front of Zach at this point in time. No, 4 wheels up on the left-hand side now. We've got Kyle saving the day as yet again. He's wearing orange now. He lost the
4
jacket.
minutes
That's what it is. You changed colors on me. 2 minute down with 4 to go. 2 down, 4 to go.
We got one of those. One of them was already here. I didn't check the fuel mass, but I believe I only got one. So that may have already been.
Caution out there on the front chicane. It's a clear. You've got Keith capitalizing, it looks like here. Wait a minute. Nope. My apologies. Watch out on the front chicane. Front chicane after the front. Oh, he's walking. My bad. Pull it. I apologize. I was watching the car. My bad. Sorry.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go now, drivers. 3 minutes remain. We are at the halfway mark, halfway there. It is Shane, your leader, out there rocking around with Keith is not right behind him now. He's about 5.5 seconds off, but it is Keith and Shane out there, your number 1 and 2. Shane rocking an 11.5 second fast lap. Keith on an 11.0. Logan is our number 3 driver. He's got an 11.5 as well. Zach in the 4 spot, an 11.4.
Two minutes left.
With 2 minutes to go, that entire last like 45 seconds, everyone has remained relatively in the exact same separation, not really altering at all, holding nice consistent pacing. Logan putting down a new fast lap, 11.376, his new fast lap. Fast lap for you guys on the field does belong to Keith. He's in my number 2 spot. He's got an 11.049. They hold their pace. Shane and Keith will bump to the A-main as long as they hold their pace.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds now, drivers. Final 60. You've got Shane, your leader, putting down his new fast lap. He's rocking an 11.494 now. Lap 24, he puts down a new fast lap. He was hanging on to that one. You got Keith in the 2 spot.
45 seconds left.
Logan rocking 3 with Zach in the 4. 40 seconds to go, drivers. 40. Coming up next is Stock Slash A-Main. Stock Slash A-Main is up next.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds modified, drivers. Whoa, he stayed in. He's 2 wheels up, though. Got the lap. It's called clear.
15 seconds left.
Heads up at the strike now, drivers at the strike. I do have the lap. One more lap,
Shane
drivers.
Johnson
One
done.
more lap. I've got Shane. Caution on the chicane, front chicane.
Keith Weber
There's
done.
Keith and
Logan
Logan.
Whitley done. Zach
And
Douglas done.
Zach. Shane for the win on a 30 in the 602. Keith on a 30 in the 607. Logan on a 28 in the 607. Zach on a 27 in the 615. That is Shane and Keith to the A-Main race number 6 if they are charged and ready. Shane and Keith do bump to modified short course A-Main if they are charged and ready.
Big Marshalls.
Stock Slash A-Main coming at you live now. We're looking for Steve, Kyle,
Pope.
Dustin, and Anthony. Steve, Kyle, Dustin, and Anthony. Marshals, Shane and Keith, make sure you get some batteries on charge, but let me steal Shane, Keith, Logan, and Zach.
Anthony Coy. Kyle Coy. One minute to the start of the race. Dustin Cook. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Opa!
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Miss
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, it'll be Steve in the 1 spot, Kyle rocking in the 2, Dustin in the 3 with Anthony in the 4. We got Steve 1, Kyle 2, Dustin 3, Anthony 4. We are looking for Shane over here on my side. Shane on the bottom right-hand side. Left, sorry. You better not. You better not. You're gonna make him. You're gonna break his dreams in turn 1. Alrighty, drivers. Watch out for that evil turn 1, apparently. You're lined up and ready to rock on the tone in less than 5. Hey, that was good. Oh no, we're 4 wheels up. You got it, you got it. You're good. Double wipeout for the leaders, number 3. Go, go, go. Oh, don't get flipped. There you go, number 3. Number 3 is taking the lead now. Anthony's in the 2 spot. Stay calm, Anthony. Yeah, give him the inside line. They're coming by. Oh, they're both in the tire. Oh, no. Watch that reverse out there. You're in stock slash now. There you go. You got it. Good jump. Everyone on the lead lap. Everyone on the lead lap. We got a full wipeout here. 4 wheels up on my side, left side. Low line coming around if you make it. Those are your leaders, Anthony. Let them go through right quick. Thank you, sir. Oh, in the wall. No, evil wall. You're good. You're good. Looking at the top of the field, that is Steve, your leader now. Oh, the number 2 turning over number 3, taking the 2. Somebody. Thank you. Said, no, you take a good turn. No, you get a good turn. So that is Steve running away with the lead now. You got Dustin in the 2, Kyle on his bumper. Kyle looking for a schmoove. Ooh, outside line. Oh, no, he tricked. Oh, you got me on that. Look at you go. Woo, we got 4 wheels barrel rolling almost out of the track, but he catches himself. Great save. Oh, thank you. Let's go white, bringing it back. It is Kyle v. Dustin for the number 2 spot. 4 wheels up on the backstretch. Watch out for your Marshall in the back. High, high, high. Go high. It's a clear. You got
4
one Marshall
minutes
center
left.
field now. Anthony, I think you would have been good. Thank you, Shane. We appreciate you. Don't worry, Anthony. Shane's got your back. 3:50 to go now, drivers. We're at full separation. You are all turning into open, clear turns. Watch those lines, making sure the jumps are putting us right where we want to be.
That was a high, wide line. Boys acting like you ain't never touched
You got the leader coming up behind you, Anthony. Thank you, buddy. That is your dad right behind you. Double wipe out there on the bottom right-hand side.
3 minutes left.
3 minute mark now, drivers. You are halfway there. Steve v. Kyle now. Kyle's just going for everybody. He's now going for the lead here. Defense, defense. Oh, 2 wide. On 3. He takes it down the back. He actually gets it before the jump 3. We got a barrel roll turnaround on the front chicane. Steve now on the offensive side where they are right behind Kyle. He jumps in front of him, Kyle bringing it back. He jumps on the bumper and does it. Steve slows down. Why'd he slow down? He is a very courteous man. I got the lap. You're good. Don't worry about it. I understand why you stopped on that one. Woo! Oh no! Traction! And Kyle stopping. These two want to keep racing each other. I love it.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go now, drivers. 2 minutes. It is Kyle v. Steve. They are throwing it back and forth for the final minute 50. You've got Dustin rocking in the 3 spot. Anthony the 4. Trouble on the tire on the tire. 4 wheels up on the tire. 4 wheels double. 8 wheels up. How about that? All 4 of us aren't moving? Oh my goodness. Strike. Two wheels on 1. Watch out on 1. Caution on the left-hand side here, my side.
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds now, drivers. Final 60. Kyle is our leader out there in the black. He's got Steve in the copper right behind him on the lead lap. Dustin in the 3 in the white. Anthony in the 4 in the rock and roll. Coming up next is
45
stock
seconds left.
buggy, A-Main. Got a 6-man buggy, Stuggy buggy. Thank you, Anthony. And that's the number 2. Thank you, sir. Number 2 getting a barrel
30
roll. Oh,
seconds
Anthony
left.
gets 2 wheels up, and he's good. Oh, no, don't drive into the back of him. No, 2 wheels on the front, Get the white, get the white. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh,
15
Kyle's
seconds
fishing
left.
out here, Steve. Don't let him tease you like this. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Last lap. Bring him on around, driver, your final lap. Oh, crikey.
Anthony Coy done.
I've got Anthony. We've got Dustin. Hi.
Kyle Coy done.
Coyle and Steve.
Hope done.
Kyle for the win on the 25 and the 609. Steve running him down. 25 and the 610. 7/10 of a second off of him. Kyle almost bit it, but no, indeed, he holds it. Dustin in the 3 on the 20 and the 549. Anthony in the 4 on the 18 and the 606. We're about to start decorating. Whoa, how'd I jump to race 4? What is this? Go back. Coming at you live now, we've got the 6-man stock buggy looking for Phil, Chuck, Ryan, Charles, Greg, and
Chuck
Jerry. Phil, Chuck, Ryan, Charles, Greg, and Jerry.
Ryan Kiger. D's nuts.
Underappreciated. You know what, Manu? Manu! You're addicted, dude. You have a problem.
Jerry Moss.
I'll get you the help you need, don't worry.
You ever seen 2.5 inches on an adult? Do you want to?
1 minute to the start of the race.
Did I call for marshals? I don't know if
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I did. I don't know. I'll do it just in case. Can't remember. Short term. Squirrel. Let me get Kyle. We got Steve.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Get Dustin and not Anthony because he can't marshal this.
Ricky
So Kyle,
Bobby.
Steve, Dustin, and one volunteer.
Charles, England. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Cold. Always. Always. Just these hot bars that I'm spitting on the mic. Straight fire. Always. Just looking for one volunteer there on the far side with Dustin. One. Oh! Thank you. Who put that wall there? That wasn't good. All right, we can go ahead and meet on the backstretch. It'll be Phil in the 1 spot, Chuck in the 2, Ryan 3, Charles 4. Hey, thank you. Cameron in the 5. And Jerry in the 6. That one's Phil 1, Chuck 2, Ryan 3, Charles 4, Cameron 5, Jerry 6. All right, buggy drivers, we are 6 strong rocking into turn number 1. Watch first turn. Take it easy. I got 4 marshals waiting on you if so need, but hopefully we don't need them. Drivers on the tone in less than 5. Good coming around. They're keeping straight line. Ooh, we got 2 wide, 3 bunched up. There you guys go. Straight line yet again. Phil is coming with the defense on Chuck here. He is wanting the lead off of lap 1. Four wheels up in the center now. It goes back to 1, back to 1. Thank you, sir. Pink, purple, and white, your leader out there. Green and white right behind him, the number 2. You've got Ryan Kiger rocking in the 3. The silver and blue. Probably white and blue. That's not right. I can see Chuck right on the bumper of him. There we go. Keep on keeping on, drivers. Your leader's looking hot, hot, hot. Phil rocking a 9.4, Chuck a 9.3, Ryan a 9.9, Charles a 9.8, Cameron a 10.4, Jerry an 11.5. Left-hand side, left-hand side. All clear. 4 wheels up on the top right-hand side. Good flip. I got you. Don't worry. Watch that out there on the front.
Four minutes left.
Two minutes down, you've got Chuck back to the bumper of Phil. Your leaders cut. Thank you, sir. Your leaders are blue, pink, and white with green and white right on his bumper. They are both on the lead lap. Oh, Chuck catching a wheelie there. Phil beginning to run away yet again. Watch out, turn around on the front. Caution on the front chicane. Whoo! Quick on the marshal. Nice. Your leader out there in the purple, pink, and white. You're number 2 in the green and white. Ryan Kiger rocking 3 in the silver and blue. Charles England in the 4th spot. Cameron rocking
3
5.
minutes left.
Jerry 6 with 3 minutes to go. Halfway there. Hard hit for purple on my side. It is all clear. Your leader throwing a barrel roll out there on the front stretch. Looking at your fast laps, Phil's giving us a 9.406. Chuck on a 9.331. There we go. Ryan on a 9.952. Charles on a 9.817. Caution on the front. Watch out on the front. Leader in trouble, and Chuck takes the lead off the front. Phil right into the back of him. Gets turned around off the tap. Chuck now running away. Oh, did I miss Ryan entirely? Nope, he's right there. Okay, we're good. I thought I missed somebody. Heads up on the front, no, number 2 right on his... All clear in the front, all clear in the front.
2 minutes
It
left.
is now Chuck's turn to run away. Chuck now getting some wiggle room. Watch it on the front, caution on the front, high on the front. Stay high, stay high. We got all the cars coming. Stay high, stay high. Good line, guys. Low, low, low coming off the bottom right. Low off the bottom right. All clear on the bottom right. Top right-hand side now, top right-hand side. Sunglasses on the field. Clear. Caution for the number 1 here in the center. Number 1 in the center. He gets fixed. He gets fixed. Good save. He's got the number 2 right on his bumper now. James Shepard, we love you for the oval pieces. We were able to save it. Woo. He's bringing it back. Low coming around. Stay low line, low line, low line. Good lines, guys. Good lines. It is Phil versus Chuck out here. Phil versus Chuck.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds now, drivers. Final 60. Green and white, your leader. He's got Phil
45
right on
seconds
his
left.
bumper now. Leader getting caught. Number 2 getting caught off of it as well. Number 2 getting caught again. Chuck right on his bumper there, back and forth. Oh, my goodness. You guys make this stressful. This is supposed to be an easy job. Oh, my
30
mouse died.
seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
15 seconds remain now, drivers. Phil v. Chuck. Five seconds. This will be the last lap for the leaders here. Oh, Phil getting caught. Chuck getting caught, but Chuck comes
Ryan
up front.
Haver done.
Oh, no. Phil on the 2. Last
Jerry Moss
stretch.
done.
All the way. Oh.
Chuck Hayes done.
Oh.
D's nuts done. Charles England
Great
done.
race, you two. Chuck for the win by the end of it, a 36 in the 606. Phil at 36 in the 606. 0.024 seconds off of him. Oh, my God. Y'all make this a stressful job, dang it. Ryan in the 3 spot, a 35 in the 6.0. Charles in the 4, a 34 in the 6.09. Jerry a 28 in the 6.03. Cameron a 24 in the 4.54. We have some struggles there at the 4.5 minute mark. Oh, that was exciting. Oh, here we go. How about 8-man 21.5 buggy?
Tim Creech.
Let's do it. 8-man
Steve
21.5
Pope.
coming at you live now. Looking for Ryan, Tim, Cameron, Greg, Dubach, Keith, Steven, Richard. My mouse died. I'm so sad. Now I got to use the D-pad. Whew. Got to
Greg
cool off a
Harrell.
little bit. Makes you hot. Marshall's if I can have drivers from the last race. If I can get Chuck.
Keith Weber. Richard
Phillip.
Carmichael.
Ryan and Charles. Nope, not Ryan. You're right. My bad. Sorry. Jerry and Charles.
I forgot he was the first name I called. My bad. He said, "Hey, dumbass, that driver's in the race." I forgot. It's my first day back on this. I'm not used to it. It is.
1
I don't
minute
do
to the
your
start of the
directions
race.
no more. Because there's a whole nother kid for it. He loves doing it. He has fun.
I just talk a lot of shit.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
High on the front, high in the front. 4 wheels on the front. Watch out on the front. Oh, 2 in trouble on the front. He is 2 wheels up under the ice. It's cold under the ice. Brr.
30 seconds to the start of the race. John Dubuck. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Watch out on the front, watch out on the front. A little closer to you guys coming off the front, so don't hit the tire. That was some major air for that driver. That was cool. As far as transponders, I am still looking for Ryan and Cameron to get checked in. Ryan and Cameron.
Ryan Kiger. Ricky Bobby.
Thank you, guys. Give you guys one more. Watch out on the front coming around. Yep. All good? All right. All right, then drivers, go ahead and meet me on around. Backstretch close. 8 strong. I love it. It'll be Ryan in the 1 spot, Tim in the 2, Cameron 3, Greg 4, John 5, Keith 6, Steve 7, Richard 8. Ryan in the 1, Tim 2, Cameron 3, Greg 4, John 5, Keith 6, Steve 7, Richard 8. You guys rocking that straight line formation? Cameron, is your motor going to overheat? Weren't you just in the last race? I said, it's fine, it's fine. All right, 8 strong into turn number 1. We got 4 marshals ready to rock, 6 minutes, so take it easy on turn 1. Drivers on the tone in less than 5. Hard shoots into the center there. Number 2 in trouble. Number 2 in trouble. Full turnaround coming up the end. We got 2 in trouble on the front chicane. 1 in trouble on the front chicane. All right, you're getting some separation now. Low on the strike, all the way down back. Stay low on the back coming around. It is all clear now. You're getting some separation. Look for those inside and outside lines coming through. Looks like there's not going to be any 3 wide for a little bit, but you will have an inside or outside pass coming up. So look for those inside or outsides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us more in a straight line formation. 7 of us more in a straight line formation. Our 8th driver more rocking on his own. Looks like 2 4s now. Maybe a 5 and a 3. Inside on the table, inside on the table. Good save, good save. Green and black. Keep on keeping on, drivers. You got more separation now. A group of 3, and 2 solos. Keep on looking for those insides. The tire has claimed one of us. Caution on the front. 4 wheels up on the front. Thank you, Chuck. We've got a group of 4 and then 3 drivers in a straight line on the single as well. You've got a minute 15 in. Keith is your early leader out there, possibly. Give me 1 second. I see. My mouse is dead. I got a mislap on Ryan Kiger out there. And a mislap on Tim Creech. Caution out there on the front chicane. Front chicane. Watch out on the front table. Caution on the top right-hand side. Top right-hand side. Now, I did have 2 mislaps here due to the short wall over here on my side, so watch out on my side. If you do get 2 wheels up on that yellow dot, you may not count the lap. But I'm
4
doing my
minutes
dangest to
left.
watch your laps and make sure we get all of our laps fairly counted. And with 4 minutes to go, it is Ryan Kiger, your leader, Tim in the 2, Keith right behind him in the 3, Cameron 4, John Dubach 5, Steve 6, Richard 7, Greg 8. Keep on keeping on, drivers, watching those inside and outsides. Got those front lines. No one was on the backstretch when I looked just then. That was kind of wild. Everyone was more center field. So it's a wee bit tighter now. You got a group of 3 and a group of 5. Keep these nice smooth laps looking good. I'm going to shoot off your fast laps. Oh, we got a 9-9er out there. There we go. We've got Ryan Kiger, our leader, with a 10.074. Tim Creech in the 2, a 9.908. My apologies. Keith Weber in the 3 at 10.563. Cameron in the 4 at 10.503. John at 10.459. Steve at 10.009. Greg at 10.374. Richard at 10.893. Keep on keeping on, drivers, rocking those nice smooth laps. Watch out on the front chicane. 3 tie, 4 to 8. Oh my gosh, y'all are in the snake again. There you go. Got the bus going. 2 wide in the front of it. Back to the straight line. Over the top. Great movie if you haven't seen it. Caution on the top right-hand side. Watch out. Ryan Kiger, our leader. Tim in the 2. Keith 3. Cameron 4. Steve 5. John 6. Greg 7. Richard 8.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes to go, I got a group of 3 on the front. Some partnership going on down the back. 2 wide down the back. There you go. You got 2 drivers rocking the solo lines together, and then 1 driver on a solo line. It is Ryan, our leader. Tim 2. Keith 3. Caution on the top right-hand side. Good wide line, guys. Good lines. Good watching. Cameron rocking in the 4, Steve 5, John 6, Greg 7, Richard 8. We got 2 wide coming, 5 strong shooting down the back. Ooh, a little wide there off 3. Bear rolling off in the front. He landed it. He saves it. My goodness, well done. Back rear end. Whoo. Who? Heads up in the center, 4 wheels in the wall in the center. Got 1 marshal at center field. It's all clear for him. Yes, indeed. All clear for you drivers. 2 wide down the back again.
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds, drivers. You got a group of 2 racking down the back, a group of 2 going in the front, and then a group of 4 down the back. Good inside lines. Good inside lines.
45 seconds left.
40 seconds remain now, drivers. 40. We're keeping the 3, a single, and 2 twos. I'm sorry, a group of 4 and 2 twos. They're
30
close
seconds
enough.
left.
Watch that wide on the front, high on the front, next to you guys. Chicane on the front. All clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the straight line. 6 in the straight line.
Left.
12 seconds remain.
Keith Weber done.
Final. Oh, I
John
caught a
Dovick
few of you.
done.
I got Keith. I got John. I got
Creech
Tim.
done. Greg Harrell done. Steve Pope done. Ryan Kiger done.
I've got Greg, Steve, Ryan. Ooh, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
Ricky Bobby done.
Watch out of the end. Watch out of the end.
Richard Carmichael
And Richard.
done.
That is the race. That is Ryan for the win on the 35 in the 611. You've got Tim on a 33 in the 602. Cameron a 33 in the 616. Keith a 32 in the 60. Dubak a 30. Hey, go back. I wasn't done reading. I'm a slow reader today. Who was that? Keith Weber in the 4, a 32 in the 60. John a 32 in the 60. Greg a 32 in the 604. Steve a 32 in the 609. And Richard a 31 in the 621. You missed more than one, but I caught every single one. I think 3, yeah. No, I was following, I promise. Greg, you're in 6, 10 to 8, 9. Pass that. Might have missed one. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, wow. He put a 3-man right after the 8-man. All right, we're turning it down. How about that? We're going to go to a 3-man main now. 4-wheel drive short. Oh, that's loud, though. 3 of you guys sounds like 8 cars. Looking for Daryl, Tom, and John. Marshals to the track for me, please. I've got Ryan out here. If I can get Tim, Cameron, and Keith as well.
Daryl Doty. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, Keith, you want to call this race and I'll marshal?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Why not? I was told that I would gain like 40 live streamers if you call it. They said they want to hear you. They said 40 people are going to hop on the live stream and watch you call the race. Dang. Let's go, Keith.
John Dubuck.
Wait. Okay.
I thought he was about to run across. I was like, dude, don't you dare.
All right, let's get you guys lined up. Meet me on the backstretch. It'll be Daryl in the 1 spot, Tom in the 2, John in the 3, Daryl 1, Tom 2, John 3. Now, I'm not saying I'm psychic or anything, but I'm willing to bet everyone podiums. Yeah, I bet you I'll get a sticker. If you don't get a sticker, I don't have an explanation for that.
You don't get a sticker if you don't finish, though.
Oh, okay. You got to finish to get the sticker. I like that. I like that rule.
Yeah, DNFs don't count.
All right, you're lined up and ready to rock. On the tone. In less than 5. Good lap 1. Uh-oh. Bow. 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 Oh, 2 and 3 get caught. No, 1 is running away. Wrong way. Thank you. Wow, for shame. Good eyes, Keith. Good on you, my man. It is Hi-Ho Silver away with the early lead. You've got John Dubach running away with that early one on an 11-1 second fast lap. Daryl is rocking in our 3 spot here. He is in the yellow one that looks like a cartoon, like a comic book drawing. Tom is in my number 2 spot. He is... Oh, we are leader in trouble. Tom down around. He was 2.4 seconds off of Dubach there. Trouble on the front chicane, front chicane. We've got Ryan on it. To watch it if you do get flipped over, drivers. Make sure we're in those jumps exactly how we want to be. High on the chicane, high on the chicane.
4 minutes left.
Clear. I have keys. I don't have my transponder. I just glanced down. I'm sorry.
3 minutes left.
$2:30 remains now, drivers. $2:30 to go. Tom, our leader, out there hanging tough. Daryl in the 2 spot. John in the 3. Almost saved it.
Two minutes left.
2 minute mark now, drivers. 2 minutes remain. You've got Tom, your leader. Daryl on the 2. John 3. Tom rocking around on a 10.356. Daryl on a 10.626. John on an 11.186.
One minute left.
He just hit a 7.7 fucking lap. I freaked the fuck out. I was like, no fucking. 50 seconds, drivers. 50 seconds. Low on my side coming around. See low on my side coming around.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
All the way around, drivers. All the way around. Ooh, slidey slide.
Daryl Doty done.
I've
John
got
David
Daryl,
Dunn.
I got John, I've
Tom
got
Dunn.
Tom. Race over. Time for the win, a 32 in the 602. Daryl, a 31 in the 60. John, a 29 in the 601. Time for the win and the fast lap, a 10.356.
Kyle Coy.
Coming at you live now, modified short course A main. What up? Looking for Kyle, Tom, Daryl, Jesse, Shane, and Keith. Marshals, let me get Tom, John, and 2 volunteers. We need Tom, John, and 2 volunteers for our modified A mainers. Well, that's not fair. Let me get John and 3 volunteers. Thanks. I thought you multitasked, Tom.
Shane Johnson. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Keith Weber. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Jesse Elliott. Tom. Daryl Doty.
All right. Let's get you guys lined up. It'll be Kyle in the 1 spot, Tom in the 2, Daryl in the 3, Jesse in the 4, Shane 5, Keith 6. Kyle 1, Tom 2, Daryl 3, Jesse 4, Shane 5, Keith 6. What was that? All right, Jerry's watch out in the first turn coming around. You got 6 strong heading into it, 6 modifieds. Richard's ready if need be, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's smooth. Driver's on the tone in less than 5. Straight line staying strong, a little tappy. Tappy to tap, 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 tap. Whoa, full turnaround. Right on his nose. Oh, that's intimidating. Everyone's behind you guys. This is really good driving, guys. Turn around on the bottom right-hand side. Bottom right-hand side. Stupid wall. I'm going to scream at it. You've got Tom, your leader, Daryl on the 2, Shane 3, Keith 4, Jesse 5, Kyle 6. Keep on rocking, keep on rolling. You guys are all in the lead lap, I believe. Yes, indeed. I had to look real quick with my eyes. Oh, wait a minute. I got some missed laps. Hang on. Double trouble on the front, double on the front now. Aw, I love. We've got Tom, your leader, Daryl on the 2, Kyle 3, Shane 4, Jesse
4 minutes
5,
left.
Keith 6. Low getting on the back, Low getting on the back. He's back. Shane going into the 3 there, Kyle now the 4. Falling off the table. You can just flip him over right there. He can go from there. Yep. Caution on 3. Watch out on 3. Watch out on 3. Yep. Good save. Good save, guys. Woo! Shane, keep going. I got you. You're good.
Three minutes left.
Halfway there, now drivers halfway there. You got Tom, your leader, Daryl on the 2, Shane 3, Keith 4, Jesse 5, Kyle 6. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, hang on. Yeah, I noticed.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain. Now drivers 2 minutes to go. Minute 30 remains. Now drivers 1:30 to go. Watch on the back, watch on the back. Coming out on my side, watch out on my side.
1 minute left.
Ooh, hard coming out of the track on my side.
$45 seconds left.
You kept hugging the inside line and missed the laps. I couldn't keep up. That's why I got silent.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go. Now drivers 30. I've got Tom, your leader, Daryl on the 2, Shane 3, Keith 4, Jesse 5.
$15 seconds left.
There's Daryl putting down a fast lap. There you go, boss.
Daryl Doty done.
Bring it on around, drivers all the way around.
Keith Weber done.
I've got Daryl, I've got
Tom
Keith.
done. Jesse Elliott done.
Tom, Jesse. Still looking for Shane? That is Tom pulling the win. Daryl goes to the 2 there. Keith 3, Jesse 4. And then that puts Shane in the 5 with Kyle 6. Tom on the 32 and the 611. Daryl a 31 in the 602. Keith a 30 in the 608. Jesse a 30 in the 612. Shane rocking that 29 in the 554. Kyle on the 23 in the 455. All right, drivers. If you have any last minute account balances, come on down. If you got any, I think that's really it. It's 9:45. If you got any Saturday plans, enjoy thyself. Unless these were your Saturday plans, I hope you enjoyed yourself.